Hi, and welcome back to Setpoint. Setpoint provides lean automated solutions for our customers, and part of the philosophy of lean automation is following the 5S program that was developed by Toyota for the Toyota production system. Since I don't speak Japanese, I'm not going to try to pronounce these words. The first S, I'm going to give you it in English, it's sort. And what that really means is everything through your process, things in your office, all the items in your tools, your equipment, your processes, your inventory, you want to sort through those and get rid of things that you aren't using or that you have duplicates of that are not necessary. And in most cases, if you haven't used something for a year or so, it's probably not necessary. Sort it out and get rid of it and simplify your entire workspace.
Are you kidding me? Look at that. It's an absolute disaster. That is not sorted.
So now take a look at this desk. It's very clean. Everything is sorted. Everything is in its place and readily available for the person working here. Now the second S stands for straighten. Once you've sorted through everything, you need to straighten it up. It needs to be in a place, and it needs to have a place for everything. You need to know where it is, spend less time searching and looking for things so that everything is very organized in your process.
Here's a perfect example of straighten. If you notice, all these brass fittings are perfectly organized in different drawers, readily accessible to all the employees that are utilizing them on the shop floor for an assembly process.
So once everything is sorted, the next thing we have to do in the 5S process, which is the third S, is shine. And that's basically keep everything clean. Imagine how nice it is to get into a brand new car. There's no dirt on the floor, the carpets, the seats are perfect. It's very, very nice to operate a brand new car. Well, the equipment that is used in manufacturing should be the same way. The benefits of keeping it clean are, in the event that there's a failure, you might see an oil leak, you can easily identify that, not having to look through all the grime and everything. If there's a crack in a component, you can easily also identify that and repair the crack before your equipment gets so far out of whack that it's not functioning properly anymore. Now the fourth S stands for standardization. And as that relates to automated equipment, as you see behind me here, we try to use standard components on everything. We also try to use standard components so that for the customer's benefit, it reduces their inventory carrying costs, the amount of training it requires to maintain the machine from their maintenance personnel, and also the interface with the day-to-day operators out there. They know how to work on a piece of equipment because they're very standardized. They know where the touch screen is, they know what all the different buttons do because each machine has a very similar architecture.
Alright, so here's a great example of how standardization aids in visual reference of a product getting ready for shipment, for example. Here we have 4 of the same product. They all have a little yellow label and a barcode label. Yet the third one in the process here, it's missing. Because they are in a standard location and packed in a standard method, it's very easy to detect that for the operator or a quality inspector, and it can be remedied very quickly without passing on an incomplete product to a customer.
Now that we've got everything cleaned up, sorted, simplified, standardized, what we really need to do now is sustain this process. So the last S in the 5S is sustainment. And what this really requires is support from everybody, especially management, to encourage continued practice of the 5S's. Many times we'll see people in the operations revert back to their old ways of doing things, and unless there's a concerted effort to continue to practice this and discipline this practice, it just doesn't work.
Setpoint is the leader in turnkey, lean automated equipment. Following the Toyota production system, Setpoint has created custom solutions for a broad variety of industries for over 16 years.